Alright guys, so I got the bed cleaned out. I'm gonna get this steel plate off next. I noticed the bed has some spots, which probably ain't gonna be perfect, you know. I'll probably end up, I'll get this plate off, and if it's worse than I think it is, I will maybe see about putting a wood layered bed over it after coating it the best I can and everything, until I can find a better shaped bed. I got a friend, her dad does excellent work doing wood beds, so I might look into that. I have to find another tailgate probably. It's pretty bad, and then there's like a separation crack right there. But I mean, till then, at least I got one. I'll make do out of it for now. But got that done. Can't really tell it, but I did put up a few tools in here. So I'm gonna work on getting. I got like 2 body mounts left. I need to tackle, and then 1 or 2 bolts left in the gas tank. I get those out, then I'm just gonna lift the cab up a little bit so I can coat and the frame all the way around properly, and coat the bottom of the cab and all that stuff, and assess it from there. And if I need to take it all the way off, I will, completely like away from the chassis, but I think I can get by with just lifting it up with what I need to do. But I will be taking the bed probably completely off so I can, get to everything and all that for the flip kit and everything. But as far as this little update, this is where we're leaving off. I gotta finish cleaning this up, put my headers on. I got new gaskets and stuff I'm gonna be putting on this. I don't have to get it in there and then worry about, oh no, it's got a leak. Yeah, I don't want to worry about that. I just want to go ahead and do it. As far as power steering goes on this, right now I just have it looped. I don't know if I'm going to leave it that way or not, but it is full of fluid and looped at the moment. I got to put hose clamps on it if I decide to go that route, but yeah. That's where we are right now. Hoping to have it done, as soon as I can. Work 15-hour shifts in tow trucks, so I don't have the most time in the world, and even though I got 3 days off, I don't spend it all in here. I have to still a lot of stuff around the house and spend time with the kiddos and the wife, so do what I can. Still thinking on suggestions for paint. I have a few color schemes that me and my wife have came up with. They were factory Ford F100 colors, but I'm not sure. I know I'm not going red. I like the blue on this, but I don't know. So that's where I'm at with the paint idea on it. I seen one the other day, not this body style. It was a generation before this one. I think it was like a 58, and it was like a charcoal gray with flake in it, and it looked gorgeous. It was charcoal gray. It had chrome wheels, not these style, a different style, probably bigger too, and all the interior on it was black. I'd probably won't do black interior, but I mean, I may. I don't know. I know I'm definitely gonna polish up all the little chrome and aluminum and stuff. But as far as this update, that's where we're gonna leave off. I do have a little bit more footage and a bunch of pictures and stuff I will be uploading. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date. Guys, sorry for the crap lighting right here. So what I'm doing is I got this wire wheel on my impact. I actually got a couple of them, a pack of I think 5 or 6 on Amazon for like 12 bucks. I got one on each impact, and I got 2 impacts out here. I got some 220 and some 320 sandpaper, and the wire wheels, I got some alcohol, or some paint thinner, basically, acetone, stuff to like wipe down and get all the debris and shit off. And then I got this rust reformer right here. Get this one, don't get the one that says it has a rubber coating, because then it's not gonna, it's just gonna lock in the rust. It's not actually gonna do what it's supposed to. This one don't have that rubber stuff on it, so, which this one's a little bit harder to find, so I ordered this by the case. So get this stuff, and then put you a good thick coating down. And I mean, this stuff cures, man. It's there. And then I'm gonna put an undercoating, like some type of vehicle undercoating in here, all around, like I was talking about in the last video. And then I'm gonna put some type of sound deadener, I mean, all throughout this thing. So yeah, and then I'm even gonna put like an undercoating right in here to protect all this. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back to doing the wire wheel, and then going back, like I'm only doing the wire wheel to the seam sealer area and the like rust, and then I'm using the sandpaper. Well, that piece of sandpaper messed up. I'm using sandpaper and a paint stick type thing, makeshift sandbar to do the non-rusted areas. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end this series video right here. Got the back in the air. I'm about to get the wheels and stuff off. I'm gonna do a flip kit in the rear. I'm gonna work on the back portion of the frame and undercut the bottom of the bed, may even take the bed off. I've did a little bit more work in here. I still gotta go back over it, another coat, and smooth all that stuff out. I got like one bolt left in the gas tank. It's stripped out. I gotta go get a grinder blade so I can cut it out and clean the tank up and all that stuff in here. I did order a complete new gasket set for the engine. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to do about the trans cooler. I'm going to run that old factory setup right here, big bulky thing on the side, or if I'm going to go to a simpler setup, like a external transmission cooler on the front. I've got to get these manifolds off, put the headers on. Probably going to put a new double roller timing chain in it, and a new high flow water pump. I was told this water pump didn't have that many miles on it, but you know, just as a precautionary thing, so when I get in there, one less thing I have to worry about, really. I do have to coat the engine mounts because they are raw steel. So I'm gonna get new plugs, plug wires. Stripper cap don't look to be that old. I have had it off, but I'll probably replace it anyways. Probably do a fresh oil change. I do have all new hoses and hose clamps for this engine also already, so shouldn't have to worry about much about that. I've coated a large portion of the frame up front, inside out, underneath. I still have to, as you can see, I got to continue getting the wires out. I'm about to, hopefully in the next video, if I can get some more heat shrink in, I'm going to end up doing the painless wiring harness kit I have in the box up there. But yeah, that's all for this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and all that. Keep up to date with the next video. Have a good one.